Hey, what's up, gang?
Well, today I wanted to talk to you about the importance of colour with Lego models. I've spoken about the idea of texture, which is very important. For example, having these little greeblies on the sides here, and on actual buildings having sort of elaborate window frames and things to give it texture. But colour is very important as well, and I do find that the colour red is particularly striking with Lego.
Now, before we get started, gang, I think that's Harry Kane down there.
Yeah, I just want to say, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be over the moon. But if you don't, I'll be sick as a parrot. I think the boys agree with that, don't you, boys?
Thanks for that, Harry Kane. Now let's get into it.
Now, when I was a kid, I always used to get a nice shiny red fire engine at Christmas time. My parents used to make sure of that. And if we look at this old Ladybird book, you can see how they've used the colour red to sort of bring out the drama of the pictures, because fire engines in particular have that very nice shiny bright red look to them, and so it was with great enjoyment that I made my first Lego fire engine, which is here. It's a fairly retro version, as you can see. And of course, London Transport recognised the power of red when they chose that as the livery for their lovely double-decker buses in London. You'll notice I've completed this one now. It's the world's first ever minifig scale London double-decker, and I'm really pleased with it. I think I am going to give a curved front to these corners at the frontage there, to sort of match the ones on the back, just to finish it off, but otherwise it is totally complete. And I think the fiery red colour really makes it pop, as the Americans say. It really stands out there. Now, a while ago I spotted a channel on YouTube called Jerry Builds Bricks, where he does speed builds of some really nice original models. And this little sort of coupe sports car, he made it originally in jet black, but I thought, wouldn't it look so much brighter and more interesting to see it in red? And you can actually see the details better when it's built in red. And also I spotted this lovely red pickup truck on the internet and sort of copied it. It's a bloke called Don Geraldo who does the instructions for this, and I think the instructions were free of charge for this particular one, if I remember rightly. It's a really nice sort of 1940s pickup truck with the little hook arrangement at the back. But what makes it really nice, I think, is that lovely fiery red colour. Even on the bottom there, it's all done in red, and it makes a great addition to Brickstead's traffic jam. And finally, on the vehicle front, I copied this lovely post office van from the internet. It's a lovely model. It even has opening doors at the back, and again, being a British post office vehicle, it has that lovely royal fiery red colour, and even the stickers, I managed to reproduce the red fairly well on the stickers there, so that looks great as well, and it really makes the Brickstead kind of look a bit brighter. And of course, it's not just vehicles which benefit from being nice bright red. I made these little cube cola machines based on Coca-Cola, obviously. The other day I copied them from the internet. Someone was making a sort of 1930s style Art Deco service station, and it had these lovely Coca-Cola machines, and I basically copied them. I made a couple of them actually, and I'm going to put some stickers on this one to match the ones here. Normally I'm not a massive fan of Lego stickers, but I think the stickers enhance the model there, because it sort of makes you think of Coca-Cola, although it's actually Cube Cola, of course. My one regret is that you can't really make buildings out of red bricks, because it tends to be a bit too bright. Although, having said that, I did make the Brickstead fire station in a nice fire station red colour. So here's the vehicles back in place in the Brixted traffic jam, and I must say the Lego City is looking stunning in the morning sunshine today. I've got the curtains open so you can see all the buildings nicely. The townhouse looks absolutely stunning from the front, but I did notice that at the sides and the back in particular it's looking a bit boring and featureless because there's not much texture there, and as I keep saying, Lego is all about texture. If you look at this lovely town hall, for example, there are loads of Baroque architectural details there around the window frames and so on. So I thought what we need to do firstly is to fill up this space, which was kind of a bit redundant, but also to make the side of the building more interesting. We'll put this this pizzeria with all the texture going on there, and it's actually slightly longer than the side of the house, so what I might have to do is move the house one stud forwards and then add a couple of extra studs worth of building on the back, so there might be quite a bit of remodelling required there. And also it highlights even more the fact this is very plain on the back, so I might have to do some interesting architectural details there just to make it match up to the frontage. And then if we move around the house, as you can see on this side, we've got these rather splendid petrol pumps or gasoline pumps in the Art Deco style, along with that lovely Coca-Cola machine, which is called Cube Cola in Lego World, of course. So this gives the clue as to what I'm going to do here, which is basically to build a petrol or gasoline service station in Art Deco style, certainly on the ground floor, and then maybe above we'll have a slightly more traditional look to the building, and again it will cover up that sort of empty space there, and also covers up this rather blank wall on the townhouse building. So that's all a project for the future, the very near future. And so for the time being, from Brixted I'll say live long and prosper, and I'll see you all next time.